saying, quit it. You're just upsetting me because we don't have those here and I want to bring them into my home. But you guys don't have them, right?
As far as wolves, they're probably around here. The main things we have is coyotes. I'll hear them at night. I even used it in a poem I wrote about. Earlier this year. I wrote a trilogy of poems that they all work together. You can split them up or you can read them together. So basically, a triptych of poems about my hometown. And one of the last image in it is of the coyotes.
Okay.
Because I hear them at night.
Oh, I do too. I love to listen to them at night. They're so loud right by my bedroom window.
Here. Yeah, I can pull you up the line right quick. Juliana really it's they're called Enola. That's my hometown's name, Enola, and it's it's a love, basically a love letter to my hometown. And I used images of daily life here, here it is. The very last line is, the coyotes yip and howl their good night, and the moon passes on his way as I lay my bones down to dream while the universe spins on.
I love that.
You want to hear the whole thing?
Yes, I love that.
Yeah, I'm really proud of this. I worked hard on this one too. So I write more than just about Scientology, And this I want to get this one published. I've sent it to a couple places, but it's poetry's example. Poetry is.
Can you, since you're reading the whole thing, can you start over, because that was really fascinating? I loved it.
Okay, well, this is the beginning. It's called Enola, and it starts out, in the morning. The bullfrogs croak their good mornings to one and all in the cool, clear twilight of the deep purple dawn. The turkey vultures hover over last night's roadkill, breaking fast as the sun peeks her head above the warm horizon. The red-headed woodpecker digs his beak into a rotting tree stump, worrying away at a quick morning meal. The traffic goes by, back and forth, the cars driving their occupants to their disparate destinations, wherever they may be. The echoes of my footfalls on the tar black pavement vibrates my bones as I walk to the store for bacon, egg, and cheese. In the afternoon, the sun passes her zenith, shining down her warmth upon the C-130s whose contrails streak the great big blue sky. The laughter of the elementary school children playing at recess, burning off built-up energy, travels on the lazy afternoon breeze. The neighborhood dogs bark back and forth to one another, a cryptically coded conversation only they are able to decipher. The distant roar of a mower coming to life rides in and all around upon the freshly cut grass-scented wind. The wail of the emergency siren being tested reminds me, like Pavlov's dog, the store's lunch special is chili dogs with cheese. In the evening, the store's neon open sign falls silent as the sun goes to her rest, sinking her way warily down into dusk's deepening twilight. The storm front blows through, lightning flashing, rumbling thunder, flotsam flying, branches about to break, then calm, stillness, a pin drop sound. The crickets chirp, the all clear, bathed in ancient starlight revealed by the clouds passing, the opening measure of nighttime's rhythm resuming. The moon slowly creeps above the horizon, adding his pale light to the dark broken by the occasional lights of cars going on to wherever. The coyotes yip and howl their good night, and the moon passes on his way as I lay my bones down to dream while the universe spins on.
Oh my God, I love that. I agree with what someone just said. She said, I can picture every word. This is beautiful. That was amazing.
Yeah, it's a love letter to my hometown.
Oh my God, it's really like almost made me emotional. It's
Mhm.
very special. It's very special. When
Thank you.
did you write that?
Um, this past spring,
Good God.
like,
Does it take you a while to write something like that?
just
Like,
depends.
could it take like months to write something like that or?
I've been working on a series called Stone Brian Blues for 5 years, 4 years. I got
Oh my God.
I got the original idea for it back in 2019, uh, and I've written several versions of it. It's song lyrics that Marcus Sawyer is helping me with. He's going to hopefully he'll be able to write the music to it. Uh, so yeah, it just depends. It just depends. That right there, the idea came for it actually from walking down to the store for breakfast, and there was the undershell of a poor turtle who had gotten ran over sometime, I don't know, and that image of the turkey vultures came to mind, and that was the germ, that was what germinated, and it just blew up from there.
Okay.
And then I decided on structure and all that stuff, and the different images and how many I would use and in what order. And like the very last part, I was like, maybe I can do it in 5 parts. No, I need to do it in 3. And then when I finished the third part, uh, it was like I was sitting here. This was a Saturday. I had 4 of the 5 images that I wanted to use, and me and a buddy of mine had went somewhere. It was storming. We came back through the storm, and then when we got back home, it was calm, and it was just like, okay, I'm going to use that. Well, I didn't write it down, but I put it there and put it to made a note to remember it. And then the next day I was watching stuff on YouTube, and it was boring. I was distracted. The chat wasn't really into the chat, and my brain was like, you need to finish writing this down.
Yes.
So that's just the process. That's how it works. Sometimes I have control of it. Sometimes I don't. And
Yes.
if it was getting that it's finding that happy medium. Is how to it's just like with everything, you got to work at it.
Sure.
It's what I how to put it. The perspiration is lubrication for the inspiration.
Totally, but I mean, not everybody can do what you do there. That is very talented. That
Thank
was
you.
really amazing. I
Yeah.
love that. Whenever it's available, I want to buy it.
Well, I did already done videos on all 3 of them on my channel. I'm working on some illustration for it myself.